Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2672 of What's She Up To Now. She is just my initials. It's also She Shed. I found this sign at Hobby Lobby with my daughter and my granddaughters. One day we were shopping at Hobby Lobby, which is super duper fun to do, by the way. I don't know, maybe not for men, but for women it's a blast. I love that store. I could probably spend 3 hours there, no problem. But with the granddaughters, it doesn't happen. I actually got bitten by the youngest one in the arm pretty bad last time we were there when I picked up this cute sign. But I like it. It's fun. It's cheerful. It makes me smile every day when I see it. So today we're talking about 5 steps to get anything you want. Learned this concept. I learned a little bit about it in The Secret, but I really learned about it from Jim Edwards in a course and a book that he wrote called 5 Steps to Getting Anything You Want. And I think that other people have done that as well, but I like Jim's the best because I love Jim Edwards. He's an internet marketing guy and a friend that I've known for decades. He was actually the first marketing-related seminar in Atlanta, Georgia that I had ever been to when I was still back in corporate America. I don't even remember how long ago it's been. It's been a long time. But love him, love his family. Been on several of the Jimbo cruises, which are also really awesome experiences, and helped me through some really tough times in my life. I had a sudden cardiac arrest, so it was 2010 that I went on, was it Jimbo? I don't remember which one it was now, 4 or 5, one of those. Anyway, I'd been on one before and I had bought the next one and I said, I'm going. I had a cardiac arrest on Labor Day and I said, I am going to be through cardiac rehab to the point where I can go on that cruise. And I did, and I had a great time. Today, I'm sharing his process in that book in both Supersize Your Business financially to supersize and set goals for your business. And I'm talking big, hairy, audacious goals. And I also share the process in our personal life financially because we're focusing on finances this month as part of the annual challenge. And I'm aligning the annual challenge with my Supersize Your Business group to just streamline content and make my life easier, right? I create a lot of content. I show up every day on video, which is crazy in most people's minds and imagination. But I actually love doing it. I like doing it. I like showing up every day. And some days I don't feel like doing it. Does anybody ever feel like doing anything every day? I mean, some days you wake up and you don't feel like brushing your teeth, but you get up and you do it anyway, right? Or making your bed. I'm one of those make your bedders, and I almost forgot this morning because I mixed up the order I usually do my morning routine in, and I look over and I'm like, I didn't make my bed, so I had to run in and make my bed. All right. So I shared the process in both those areas if you want to know what it is. I say often that almost everything that we need, want, or desire, we can break down into a simple 3 to 5 step process. You know, in The Secret, we learned be, do, have, which I think means we need to add a 4th step, which is be, do, have, take inspired action. And then I would say 5 too, appreciate and be grateful for what's working so that you get more of that and create more of that. Focus on the end result, the thing that you really, really, really want. Whatever we focus on is what shows up in our life. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but just sit down, spend 5 minutes thinking about it, thinking of a result you've gotten in your life or you've gotten in the past, and think about what were you thinking, what were you doing, how were you behaving, what were you focusing on when that happened. I did this with my sudden cardiac arrest and was horrified to realize I had a part in creating that, if not creating it entirely. Now, some of the things I did that led up to that, I spent decades creating, right? Not eating right, not taking care of myself, not exercising, having too much stress, and other things were outside of my control. But I know that the month leading up to that physical event, my thoughts sucked. I was in a very bad, very negative loop of thinking because a whole bunch of bad things had just happened in my life. And it was my wake-up call time. And so it's kind of hard to admit that I created that, but I'm pretty sure I created that with the thoughts that I was thinking and the things that I was focusing on. And it was the universe's way of saying, this is your way out of these situations that are super duper bad for you. All right. That's enough woo-woo stuff for today. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Going to my middle granddaughter's 3 to 4 year old school graduation today, which is crazy to me. Kids graduate from every level nowadays. almost every grade, but not every grade, just school jumps. So preschool, then she'll go to 4K. I hope they don't do a graduation for that, but they might. I don't know. And then she'll go to kindergarten. I'm excited. It's fun to see the kids going through their different life changes. All right. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be tomorrow.